Boyle and I'm quitting alcohol. So it's over. I do not have any fucking idea where the last 6 weeks went. It's a full-on fucking blur to me. I did stuff. I think I did some stuff. I think I've been conscious for the last 6 weeks, but it's possible I haven't been. I'm not sure what's even been going on today, to be honest. I am not living in the present at the moment. I'm like a few fucking tenses back. But we're here. We're at the end of another trip to India. I love this place, seriously. I've been a little bit more independent this trip as well. Since I found Rapido, just jumping on the back of these bikes and going wherever the fuck you want to go has been amazing. Because Uber gets a little bit too expensive, so you can't be catching Uber all the time. And these fucking rickshaw drivers, they are the biggest rip-off cunts in the world. I was standing on the side of the road, I don't know, a couple of days ago, whenever. I can't even remember when it was. It could have been fucking 4 weeks ago for all I remember. But I was standing on the side of the road waiting for a Rapido. The Rapido was going to cost 87 rupees. And a fucking rickshaw driver, tuk-tuk cunt, comes up to me and he's like, jump in. And I'm like, I'm waiting for a Rapido. He's like, come. I'm like, how much? He's like, 300 rupees. I'm like, Rapido's 87. He's like, show me. And I showed him. I'm like, how much? He's like, 300. I'm like, fuck off then. What? I'm going to pay you triple because you've got a fucking yellow and green tuk-tuk? Get out of here. So jumping on the Rapidos has been fucking great. And you can catch it like 200 meters down the road as well. If you can't be fucking walking, just order a Rapido, pay 10 rupees, which is like 10 cents, and just go to the end of the street. So I've been way more independent than I usually am this trip. Usually I just get dragged along. I'm like, yeah, whatever, we're doing this, let's go. And I just follow. But this time I've been like out there amongst it. So I've got to be at the airport in about 3 hours, just finishing my bag packing. I started about 2 hours ago. The only thing I've really got to take back is books because I fucking load up on books here because they're so fucking cheap. And then it's hard to fit anything else in because the books are so fucking heavy. I tell you what, I'm not looking forward to this flight though. So the flight is actually at 1 a.m. but it takes so fucking long to get through customs here that you have to go to the airport like 4 or 5 hours beforehand, which means I'm going to be juggling my fucking 2 kids who I haven't seen in 6 weeks. It would be nice. It would be nice to get reintroduced to them. I think they've grown. I think I heard my daughter talking a bit more this morning. I'm like, oh, when did you learn to talk? But once we get reintroduced and familiar with each other again, that will take like 25 minutes. Then it's like 4 hours wait at the airport. And the problem with this flight, here's the problem. So the leg from Bangalore to Singapore, that's Singapore Airlines. That's fine. You get a TV in the back of the fucking chair. You get some food. It's all fucking sorted. But that's like a 4.5 hour flight. Then there's a stopover at Singapore Airport for like a couple of hours. And then the big flight is on Scoot. For some reason, Singapore Airlines is operating a Scoot flight. And Scoot is the most budget you can fucking get. There's nothing more budget than Scoot. Their chairs recline like 3 centimeters. There's nothing in the back of the chair. You're just fucking staring at an old school fucking patterned headrest. You've got the table, but they don't bring any food. So what's the point of having a table? And then last time I was on Scoot, they have these entertainment package things, like these little fucking iPad type things that you can hire off them. But for some reason, they only carry like 8. So it's just the first 8 people get them. So this Scoot leg is just going to be an absolute fucking nightmare. And how's this? After all this, I'm going to land in Australia after 6 weeks. And my wife isn't even going to be able to come pick us up because she's going to be at the Dave Chappelle fucking show. So she's got her priorities down. She's like, just catch a taxi. I'm at Chappelle. She's going with her sister and her husband. I forgot to fucking tell you that. So my sister-in-law and her husband flew to Australia yesterday, and they're staying with us for a month in Australia. So that will be pretty sweet. They can help look after the kids while I get back into fucking jiu-jitsu. I am straight back into it probably Wednesday. I could probably go Tuesday, but let's not fucking push the boundaries. So yeah, as usual, it's sad to fucking leave India, but I think my fucking lungs need a break. I need a break from this pollution. It's just too much. I fucking picked up my recorder case to pack it away, and it's just been sitting in the same spot since I got here for 6 weeks, and the thick fucking layer of dust on it is insane. Like, it's a lot of shit you're inhaling here, and that's just the dust. That's not the fucking fumes, the fucking poisons, the carbon monoxides and shit. So it will be good to get a break, but fuck, I love India. So I better get back to fucking packing. So this will come out at about 8:30 a.m. on Saturday, New York time. And then I've got a 4.5 hour flight. Then I've got 2 or 3 hours at the airport and an 8-hour flight. And then I've got to get home. So what's that? It's going to be about 24 hours. So I'm going to have to do the pod as soon as I get fucking home. Maybe I'll try and bang one out at Singapore airport. If both my kids are asleep, I'll just do a potty there. Have it fucking locked and loaded to drop on Sunday. Anyway, it's the fucking end of India. It's been a good trip, I think. Whoever's been the Boyle conscious during this whole trip, I think they enjoyed it. I don't know where I've been. I've just been floating around in my head. So yeah, next time you hear from me, it's either going to be Singapore airport or Australia. Either way, it's going to be fucked. All right, that's it for tonight. If you're enjoying the podcast, give it a share around. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you the fuck later.